How will I ever pass this class?
I've always been a concerned parent, and I hated to see my daughter struggle with her math. I worried that her poor math skills would hurt her future. It wasn't that she didn't try, but she kept falling further behind. Then we got help with Math Made Easy. Concepts are simplified in a step-by-step approach, and students learn at their own pace. Within weeks, my daughter's grades improved, and she regained her confidence. Math Made Easy has all levels, from arithmetic and fractions to algebra, even calculus. Best of all, it's affordable for everyone. Listen, end the frustration. I'd like you to call now for a 30-day risk-free trial. 1-866-598-MATH. That's 1-866-598-MATH. Call now, 1-866-598-6284, or visit mathmadeeasy.com.
The WABC app gets you all the New York radio you can handle.
Technology!
Let's do it. New York's biggest voices, owning New York's biggest topics.
God, they were terrible. How does that make any sense?
Up to the minute tri-state traffic and weather reports you can rely on.
Looks like we got dueling delays.
Then we're looking at a cold front. Share the shows easily on the WABC radio app.
How about that?
One place for all the WABC shows you missed.
That's what's going on right now.
Podcasts updated relentlessly.
I stand by those words.
All the hosts, all the shows, one app.
This is incredible.
Download the app. Go to WABCRadio.com now. Enjoy. 77 WABC's third annual Ultimate Tailgate Party is on. Hang with WABC personalities, game day style, at PlayStation Theater in Times Square on Sunday, January 24th. Enjoy an amazing free concert with Randy Houser and Robin Thicke.
I feel so lucky, you wanna hug me.
Plus, former New York Giants football wide receiver Amani Toomer will stop by, and you can enter to win the ultimate fan experience. Sunday, January 24th, it's WABC's third annual Ultimate Tailgate Party. Log on to WABCRadio.com for details. Sponsored by Party City, where nobody has more party for less. 77 WABC. The following program does not necessarily reflect the views of WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that?
It's the Frankie Russo show. What's going on
There's
here?
like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo show, and here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's Team.today. And guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight. Great show. Donald Trump, baby! Knocked it out of the park the other night. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, I want to set this straight, all right? Cruz got it wrong. We got to force this thing out. The other side of the argument is individual born in this country to two citizen parents. Donald Trump's mother was married to his father at 36. Donald Trump's mother was naturalized at 42. And Donald Trump was born at 46. Both parents at the time of his birth were naturalized. He's statistically significant, a natural-born citizen. And another thing, I'm a New Yorker, okay? Ted Cruz can go back to Canada. Go back to Canada.
You're fired.
And go root for the Montreal Canadiens. He's probably not even a Dallas Cowboy fan, quite frankly. And if he asked him who the quarterback was of the Dallas Cowboys, he'll probably tell us Roger Staubach. 800-848-9222. Social media, Twitter and Facebook. Send me a shout out and a message. And tell me what you're thinking live. I'll shout it out live. Live internet stream right now. Go to Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show and click on the buttons. Frankie Russo TV, YouTube channel. Got a lot of shows over there. Check it out. New Frankie Russo initiative. Help America's team. Help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. Special shout out Howard Sherman, crowdfundbuzz.com. We're getting ready. We're going to make it happen. We're going to raise the $50,000. You know what I'm saying? We're going to raise the $50,000 to help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces fight the post-traumatic stress disorder, which is creating a lot of problems. They're committing suicide at an alarming rate. 800-848-9222. So I want you to go to the America's Team icon, click on it, and help America's team help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. That's what I'm talking about. 800-848-9222. Had my pre-show, great pre-show, had a little technical difficulty, but we worked it out. And by the way, I went to the Benghazi movie today. I saw it in Sheepshead Bay at 12:40. Unbelievable movie. Unbelievable. Did anybody see it? I'd love to hear your opinions on it. Yo, special shout-out tribute. Ambassador Stevens, Sean Smith, Tyrone Woods, and Glenn Doherty. These men were courageous. Unfortunately, our fake Fugazi leaders, they allowed them to die over there. You know, it was so moving. If you don't like this movie, if it didn't touch you as an American, if your patriotism, their courage, they left them there. They could have gotten them more help and they would have lived. But we have these fake leaders over there in the executive branch. Obama, Hillary Clinton. Obama's a foreign national Muslim. Barry Soetoro from Indonesia. Hillary Clinton's an adopted foreign national. Both of them together, co-presidencies, didn't want to take any responsibility at all for what happened in Benghazi. They allowed, fortunately, Oz and this guy named Tig and this guy named Tonto helped 25 CAA agents and 5 State Department agents to get out of that hotbed in Benghazi. And they started it. They armed. Truth be told, remember I told you about the Gaddafi coup d'etat? The Obama-Clinton administration armed them. The Libyan Islamic Fighting Group. They gave them weapons. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Qatar. They gave them weapons to take out Gaddafi. They took those weapons and they went after us. They became Ansar al-Sharia. And by the way, a little sidebar. Abu Khatala, that Obama was talking about in his State of the Union, that fake, fraud, unrealistic State of the Union. Abu Khatala was he's just a button guy. He whacked one of the generals in the Gaddafi regime. That's all this guy is a button guy. He was not one of the guys that led the charge. It's a joke. 800-848-9222. Benghazi was a great movie. You know, it just struck every nerve for me as an American. The courage that these men and women. There was a woman that I didn't get her name, but she made one of the calls out to one of the bases out there to try to get support. They showed so much courage. And, you know, how this executive branch allowed them to die out there is beyond me. 800-848-9222. I'd love to hear what you think about what's going on, the movie, what you thought about the debate. Let's go to...
Trump ad, huh?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's click to a... We're going to kick to a Trump ad, and then I'm going to take some calls.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Here we go.
We're going to pump the Trump tonight, baby!
Listen up.
800-848-9222. Before I kick to some calls, you remember Frankie Russo, the Love Me Hate Me kid from Brooklyn. 77 WABC's Love Me Hate Me kid from Brooklyn. I believe in miracles. And I got a brilliant producer over here, Daniel B. Morgan. He won a Peabody, so go figure. 800-848-9222. We're pumping the Trump, the next president, America's CEO, Donald J. Trump, the next president of the United States.
Welcome to the boardroom.
We're going to kick to Lisa in Long Island. What's going on, Lisa? You there?
Hi, Frankie.
What's going on, girl?
Hi, Frankie. Remember last week the lady that called and said you screamed? Do you remember that call?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, you can scream and yell and rant and rave all you want. We love it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
You like it when I scream?
Love it.
Oh, thank you.
You've got personality and passion. What? What did you say?
I said something sweet to you.
Oh, I didn't hear you. But anyway, we love you. You've got passion and personality. It's very refreshing.
Well, God bless you, Lisa. Thank you.
Don't go changing. We love
promise.
you just the way you are.
Thank you. God bless you. What did you think of the debate?
Well, I watched part of it. I know I differ with you on Cruz, though. I like Cruz a lot. He's very smart. Don't throw him out.
He's born in Canada.
It's not about...
He's a Canadian.
Let me ask you a question, Frankie. Let me ask you this. If they pick Trump and he picks him as vice president, would you accept him?
He's not picking him as vice president.
No, I know, but if he did, would you?
I'm for Trump. I'm not for Cruz.
I know you are.
So I'm for Trump. So if whoever Trump picks, obviously, whoever Trump picks.
But I mean, he does have integrity. You got to give him that. He's a very smart man. I like Cruz. I like Trump too.
Hey, Rubio's smart. Cruz is smart. So what?
It's not about that. But he has integrity, and it's real.
Donald Trump has. You think Ted Cruz has integrity?
I do.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I do.
He's a Canadian.
That has nothing to do with it.
Do you know that when he was do you know when he ran for United States Senator, he was a Canadian citizen? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. But could I tell you something else about you're doing that thing for the military men?
Yes.
Okay. You talked about that. A very important with helping these guys. You said they commit suicide every day.
Yeah, it's a very bad problem.
But a lot of that is focused on nutrition and vitamins. Because the diet they get over the years is not very good. So, you know what? I just want to let you know, you like Michael Savage, right, a lot?
Love Savage.
Okay, this is important. Michael Savage wrote a book years ago about nutrition and vitamins.
Okay.
Because we don't get vitamins in our food. It's all depleted.
Mm-hmm.
Get that book. It was done years ago, but he will tell you about the vitamins, and I think you should incorporate this for these soldiers because it's very important. The diet is very important.
That's a great recommendation. I'm a vitamin freak myself.
Yes.
But, this whole thing, and you're 100% right. We're going to incorporate some sort of like a mind-body thing with the biofeedback devices.
Yes, it can't just be the mind. It has to be the body because the nutrients are very important to getting well again. It's like starting over for them.
Absolutely, Lisa.
Okay, get Michael Savage's book. You can get it online. You go on Amazon or somewhere, but it has been, he wrote it years ago, but it still applies, and he does talk about it on his show.
God bless you.
Good luck with that. Good
Thank
luck
you
with
so
that. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing with these guys.
Thank
Bless
you, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you for the
Okay.
call.
You can yell, Frankie. Bye.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the love, man. 800-848-9222. Lisa does a great job. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're going to let's kick to Jack in Brooklyn. You there, Jack?
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. At 120.
Yes.
What's going on?
Oh, gee, I'm just.
Did you see the Benghazi movie?
Yes.
You saw it?
No, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, but
what a movie!
I can imagine.
Oh my God!
Yes, Frankie, I want you to know I've spoken to you a few times in the past, and I just would like to mention to compliment what Lisa said from Long Island. I'm a group leader in a program called Recovery, and I teach and train people who have emotional problems, especially with this PTSD.
Nice.
And I'm right in the Borough Park Y for the last 42 years, and I have a lot of successes. And also too, I'd like you to know that this Recovery International is located all over the country.
Do you have a website?
The Recovery Inc. Yes, recoveryinternational.org, I believe it is.
It's full Recovery International. The full words?
Yes, international. Yes.
Nice.
But in the Brooklyn area, I'm located in Brooklyn.
You want to give them the number? You give them the number. I don't care.
I don't have but I can give you my home phone if you want.
You want to put your home phone? Yeah, it's between me and you, so don't worry about it.
No. They say between me, you, and the fence post.
Exactly. Go ahead, man.
My telephone number is 718.
Absolutely.
372.
Okay.
3946.
You hit it, everybody. So I'm sure Jack can help. So
it saved my life. This program.
Nice.
It's a form of cognitive therapy.
Nice.
And you learn how to deal with your emotions, the deep emotions, the PTSD, and ordinary or just regular people and soldiers and everything like that. It can really make all the difference. It saved my life, and I'm a veteran myself, so I can appreciate where these guys what they
absolutely.
Went through.
Now I'm not laughing at you. I was laughing at somebody passed me a note. The producer said my number is 311, so I'm just laughing at that.
No, as long as it's 911, don't. Now, also too, Frankie, I wanted to mention to you something. Remember a couple of weeks ago, did you have a chance to look up the rules of engagement?
That's a big thing. I haven't really. I didn't get a chance to look it up.
I'll tell you what
I know that's a big question on the way the Obama administration is.
Well, I think from Clinton and Bush, they all had this thing, and what that amounts to is that you have to be fired upon first, and then you can retaliate, but you're not allowed to fire first.
Yeah, that's what they were saying in the Benghazi movie. They couldn't. They held them down, and then when they saw the weapons, or they had them once they fired, then they fired.
Yes.
Which was unfortunate because, these people were, these honorable and courageous men and women of the United States Armed Forces was fighting for their dear lives. It's crazy.
I know. It's very sad. But I want to pump the Trump.
Pump the Trump, baby!
You darn right. God
Thank you,
bless
Jack. Thank you for the call.
Now, also, too, I just want you to know one thing. I love you at the beginning of your show. You're very creative.
Thank you.
And I hope that people will call me, and I will be more than happy to see what I can do about helping.
Sounds great,
make
Jack.
A difference.
Thank you so much for the call, my brother.
See you around the campus, guy.
Absolutely, my brother. 800-848-9222. We're pumping the Trump tonight.
Donald Trump, it is what it is. You can love him or hate him, but the game is all his.
Do I see PLO Tommy on the line? Is that PLO Tommy from the Bronx? Is that PLO Tommy? Let's see what PLO Tommy's got to say before I kick to somebody else.
Yeah, Frankie?
Yo.
Yeah, I'd like to say this. I hope you got the mail I mailed you. It was a lotto ticket.
You mailed me a lotto ticket?
For the Powerball. In other words, you got to look in the mail.
You're the bomb, bro.
And I promised you last week, remember?
You mean to tell me a radical Islamist is
I mailed
a radical Islamist?
I mailed you a lotto
Frankie
ticket
Russo?
with 5 chances. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I mailed you a lotto ticket with 5 chances there Wednesday before the lotto came out. And you may have that ticket down there now, hopefully.
I can cash it in?
Well, in other words, I don't know whether it won, but you'll find it in the mail.
Okay, so I'm getting mail from a radical Islamist sympathizer.
Well, anyway, I'd like to say this: when Benghazi is concerned, the diplomat that was in head of the situation over here, it's just a possibility he sassed Hillary Clinton. It's only my opinion.
What are you saying now?
In other words, he could have sassed Hillary Clinton.
What do you mean sassed Hillary Clinton?
And said, "Look, sweetie, we're going to work things this way," and that would be enough to say.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That's why you're a radical.
There may be something where she said, "Well, I'm not answering that telephone call from him for anything."
Do you know they had some security issues over there?
That's a good possibility.
Did you see the movie?
That's how that evolved, that story.
P.L.O. Tommy, you got to see the movie, bro.
Well, anyway. What I'm saying is this. That,
I don't agree with you.
All right, you don't have to.
You're right, I don't. Thank you so much for that.
What I'm saying is there's a possibility that's the case. Hello?
What? No. Let me tell you, okay? There were 2 videos, all right? One was a Muhammad video.
I'm talking about behind the scenes,
right,
Frankie. I'm not talking about...
I'm giving it to you behind the scenes.
I'm talking about behind the scenes.
I'm giving it to you behind the scenes.
Wait a minute, no. I mean, where's... Hello?
Yeah, P.L.O. Tommy, man.
Yeah,
you're not making any sense
behind
tonight,
the scenes, Frankie.
Are you doing a
meth? He may have
stay off that meth, bro.
Sassed her sometime back. She remembered that, and then she retaliated. That sounds like her.
Okay, I mean, this sounds like her. Next, you're gonna tell me there was boots in the bus, so that makes us the CIA.
I'm talking about what caused the story in the beginning.
Listen, this is what happened. There was a video that's saying it was Muhammad video.
I knew
then they
somebody
say it was this guy Abu
wait a minute,
Alibi video.
Frankie, hello?
Do you know what happened over here?
No, wait a minute. Let me say this.
Do you want to know what really happened? Do you
wait a minute.
Do you want to beat around the bush?
This. I know somebody
so to speak.
Hold it.
I don't like to beat around the bush.
I know somebody that worked for Hillary Clinton.
Is that good or bad?
Whose relative worked for her.
Is that good or bad?
And he said he got away from her as soon as he could.
I don't blame him. I would have too.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is he worked as an agent, you know. He was a new agent. He worked for. He says, "I'm taking another job."
Hey, P.L.O. Tommy, just for the record, Kenneth Timmerman published a book, Dark Forces: The Truth About Benghazi. It wasn't a video one. It wasn't a video two.
Tommy,
the Obama administration is covering up for the Iranian Quds Force and the leader, General Soleimani.
Story, Frankie.
Thank you so much for the call.
Benghazi.
Benghazi was done by the Iranian Quds Force.
Yeah, but
General Soleimani.
There's something where the head of the...
Tom, thank you for the call, my brother. I got to move.
Yeah, all right.
God bless. 800-848-9222.
Look for the letter.
I'm looking for the letter, man. Thank you for the letter. Thank you. I hope it's good. Getting a letter from a radical Islamist sympathizer. I got to watch myself. We're pumping the Trump tonight. Let's go to Chris's Bensonhurst, and then we're going to kick to a Trump commercial. What's up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing, Frankie?
What's going on?
Listen, I'm one of the few conservative Republicans in my area in Bensonhurst.
God bless
you. Know what? I'm deeply offended by what Cruz said. I hope he never goes on a ticket with Trump.
That's what I'm talking about. Send him back to Canada.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look,
He's probably roots for the Montreal Canadiens anyway.
You're fired. What does he know about New York? What does he know about New York? He don't know nothing about New York. Tell him to come to Brooklyn. Tell him to come to Brooklyn.
No sleep
till. The Beastie Boys. Get those white boys going. Let's go. Don't worry, I'm too.
But listen,
I'm African American brothers.
I just want to give a quick shout out, and I'll let somebody else get on.
Go ahead,
I just want to give a shout out to Joe, Mike, and Larry. Have a good one, guys.
God bless you, Chris. Thank you for the call.
God bless you.
800-848-9222. Did anybody see the Benghazi movie but Frankie Russo over here? Nobody saw Benghazi? What a freaking movie, man. I'm going to go to Gino real quick because I know Gino's going to be looking to take Frankie Russo's ear off with this Ted Cruz guy. Go ahead. What's up, Gino? Because I want to go to the Trump commercial. You know that. After you, I'm going to Trump. Go ahead, bro.
At least Michael Savage got $2 million in his Swiss bank account for getting the Trumpster all in on. I only hope that you got more than $50 to sell your own soul for that clown prince of reality TV. Dump the Trump, not Trump the Trump. Dump the Trump because he's a weasel and
Why is he a weasel?
Cruz.
Why is he a weasel?
He's a weasel because he knows he used the 9/11 attacks that had nothing to do at all
What are you talking
with what
about?
Ted Cruz said about New Yorker attitude.
What part of the where
I'm
you from?
New
You
York.
from Brooklyn,
I've
the
lived in
Bronx?
New York my whole life. I've been born longer and I've been voting longer than you've been alive. There's no way in hell you can tell me that we don't have attitude here in New York. And not to mention
So
the
what?
fact
So what does it have to do with Cruz? Cruz is a Canadian. Send him back to Canada.
According to Mark Levin, who's also on this radio
I like
station,
Mark Levin.
is
I
a
like Mark Levin.
natural-born American citizen because he's a constitutional scholar. And Donald Trump is not.
Hey, Gino!
You can't even spell the word constitutional
I
scholar.
like Mark Levin, but not on this issue, my gangster.
From a Brooklyn Polytech.
My gangster, not on this issue.
What are you talking
about? The Lawrence Tribe group, all those constitutional scholars were claiming Obama was eligible, son.
Yeah.
So what are you
happened to
talking
America
about
for
over
that?
here?
That was your fellow Bolsheviks in Brooklyn that voted for him.
I didn't vote for him.
Remember one thing. This city is a one-party town. It's always been run by
but he attacked me. I'm a New Yorker. I love New York.
You should be on Ted Cruz's side because he is not just Tea Party. He is not just a constitutional scholar. He is a true total package.
He is a fraud.
Trumpster started attacking the Cruz man.
The Cruz man is a fraud and we'll send him back to
And
Canada.
started gaining on him. That's why the Trumpster...
Bro.
He's a turncoat.
Gino,
we gotta
in all due respect,
dump the Trump.
One in four Republicans believe, according to the last poll that came out, Ted Cruz is not eligible to be president of the United States.
Because they're imbeciles. Because they went to the same high school.
I guess I'm an imbecile too.
Obviously. That's why you got the show on.
Hey, listen, thank you for the call.
That's why you take calls from nursing home residents.
Hey, Gino, thank you for the call.
From the Bronx.
God bless you.
All right, we'll go at it next week, all right? We'll go at each other one more time next week. And you better be on my side. Otherwise, you're going to find the head of a jackass in your bed, a la the Godfather. Remember that scene?
You're trending Frankie Russo now?
Huh?
You trending Frankie Russo?
The head of a jackass for you.
Really?
It's appropriate. It's either that or Chris Christie's head.
Oh,
one way or the other.
You can take Chris Christie, him in his selfie, what he did with Obama. Thank you for the call.
All right, bro.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. Let's go to DT. Commercial, and we'll take some more calls. Frankie
I'm
Russo.
Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
You used to call me on the cell phone.
And listen, my brother Donald Trump, America's CEO, he's got a sense of humor too. He could be tough. He could make you laugh. He could be tough too. And he could sock it to Teddy Cruz and send them all the way back to Canada.
You're
800.
fired.
That's right. Donald Trump won that debate. He's our next president, America's CEO. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to... Let's go to Felix. Let's see what Felix has got to say. The truck driver.
Yo, good morning, Frankie Russo.
What's up, my brother? All the way from Pennsylvania. Are you
Yes,
listening
right.
to my show on the radio, or you listen to my show on the computer?
No, I'm listening on the phone, actually. I call in, and you got to leave me on hold after we get done. But you know what? I got to give Gino a shout-out.
Oh, man, here we go.
He
The
is great
Fugazis
radio.
are coming out.
But you know what? I'm going to listen. I have a complete topic I want to cover, but I do want to say one thing in Gino's defense, okay? And Ted Cruz, I can give you 4 names about New York values: Andrew Cuomo, De Blasio.
So what does that have to do with Frankie Russo?
New York Senators. Wait, Hillary Clinton. No, I know that.
But that has nothing to do with what Donald Trump said.
Rapist Bill Clinton living in New York.
That's got nothing to do with Donald Trump said, my bro.
No, Donald Trump nailed it. Let's face it, man. You know what? He that was his shining moment. You know what I'm saying?
He sucked it to Ted Cruz at the debate.
No, well, of course he did. Yes, no. Donald Trump did fantastic. I mean, but Cruz did good too. But I really don't want to get into Cruz.
Did you see what Rubio did to Cruz at the end of the debate? He sucked it to him.
I do not like Rubio.
I don't like Rubio either, but I was glad he socked it to freaking Cruz.
Rubio's even worse than Cruz.
What are you talking about? He's at least born here.
Yeah, but
Cruz was born in Canada.
He's all for illegal immigration. You know, I mean, he's the.
Well, listen, they all, quite frankly, the only guy that.
But
my brother, the only guy that really makes sense in this whole thing with illegal immigration is Donald Trump.
Right. Well, of course.
He wants to put a pause on the Muslim immigration, right?
Nope. Yep. No problem. Listen,
you're not down for that?
I got to hit something else because I know you're tight for time.
I am. Go ahead, my brother.
And I know that you don't like to talk about other broadcasters, but the gloves are off. Okay, Glenn Dingy, Sharpton, Reed, Beck. Okay, today
I'm not down with Beck. I used to like him. I don't know what happened.
Supporter stupid, Frankie.
I don't know what happened to Beck. I used to like him. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, he called us Trump supporters stupid.
Yeah, I don't like him. You know something? It's like Paul Ryan. I voted for Paul Ryan. What happened to him? I voted for Mitt Romney. What happened to him? You know, these people, I don't know what happened to these people, Yeah,
well, exactly. And here's the thing. You know what? He calls himself a man of principles, right? And he won't compromise his values. But you see, when the situation comes up, he doesn't like Donald Trump. He dumps his principles and values, no problem, because he propagates nothing but lies and half-truths. He'll only play clips, short pieces that, will make Donald Trump...
You think Beck is a commie?
Yeah, I think so, because... look, you know what? Here's a good one, okay? this guy Rich Laurie wrote an article, okay? And this guy must be a liberal. But anyway, he says that Trump will trample the Constitution, okay? 3 things that this guy touched on, Glenn Beck actually talks about all the time, okay? But because Donald Trump has something to say about him...
Why do they hate Trump so much? Maybe they want to bring in Bloomberg and the Park Avenue bitches? Is that what they want to do?
But, well, here,
And by the way, when I talk about bitches... I'm talking about the male gender. Go ahead.
Yes, of course. Right. But did Glenn Beck not write a book on Islam? The Problem is Islam. It's all about Islam. And then when Donald Trump says that we need to temporarily stop Muslims coming into this country until we can figure out who they are.
That's right.
He says that Trump is trampling on the Constitution.
How's he trampling on the Constitution?
But he's not. These people do not have constitutional rights. They are not American citizens.
The Constitution is to defend and protect the United States Constitution and the people of America. That's the Constitution.
Exactly right. Now,
it's whether stated in the Constitution or it's implied. Okay.
Yeah, and here's what else makes this guy a hypocrite. Okay.
Man, you don't like Beck, huh?
I'm sure you. No, he makes my blood boil. Okay.
I mean,
him and his clown show, and particularly this guy Stupid. Okay, that guy really pisses. I'm sorry, agitates me. Okay, now they call themselves men of values and principles, right? Well, they do this thing called moron trivia. Okay, where they call convenience stores and they ask questions of general knowledge to people just to point out how stupid they are.
Right.
And they denigrate them over the phone to their faces.
Right.
Is this what a man of principles and values, Christian values, who talks about Gandhi and Martin Luther King does, how he treats his fellow human beings? It would be interesting to do a bit like that, of course, to show that, all right, some people, they don't know as much general knowledge or whatever, but then why do you have to denigrate them? Instead of pointing out, when they have the correct answer, and some of them are close to having the answer, why not give the right answer?
Well, my brother.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the call. I mean, I'm I don't want to keep on with Beck. I'm not down with Beck. I liked him when he was on Fox. I don't know what happened to him after that. He went into another planet.
Exactly, yes. But the whole thing is the way, he thinks that he's going to change our minds.
I don't want to talk about him anymore, but thank you for the call, Felix.
By mocking us. All right, Frank, you have a good one.
God bless you. Thank you for the call.
Bro.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to James in Virginia. What's poppin', James?
Russo, man, it's so good to hear you again.
Thank you, my brother.
I can't wait to stay up to listen to you.
You're on the radio, right? You got me on the radio?
I hear you.
Wow, you're the bomb. Go ahead, my bro.
Okay, I ride, I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled veteran, and I ride the van up to Martinsburg at least twice a month.
Thank you for your service. God bless you.
And listen, I talked to those guys on the van, and there are only a couple of them are really listening to you, and I tell these guys, some of them go, I don't know about that guy. He's a businessman, and I go, no. He is not a politician.
Exactly.
That's what makes him good.
Love me or hate me, you know where I stand.
I know where you stand,
Thank
buddy.
you, my brother. Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a good weekend.
God bless you, James. Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm going to go to Johnny in Staten Island. Johnny the Marine. What's poppin', Johnny?
Frankie!
What's up, my brother?
It's me, Johnny the Marine, man.
What's up, man? Thank you for the call.
What, are you kidding me? We love you, Frank the Marines. Listen to you all day. I got them tuned in on YouTube.
You're the bomb. Thank you.
They
made my night.
They sit down religiously and friggin' just listen and critique and scream and yell. They're pulling out their daggers and they're stabbing holes in tables because they just want to go kill people. Frankie, you got us all pumped up.
Did you see you got to see the Benghazi movie, man. It's unbelievable.
No, listen. I saw the documentary on Benghazi with Tonto and the other two guys that got blown up.
Unbelievable.
Those guys are heroes. You know what I mean, Frankie?
Amazing, courageous Americans. God bless them.
That's what we do, Frankie.
I couldn't believe it.
This is what we do, Frankie. We go, we take care of business, we win some, we lose some, we bury some, and some come back and some don't.
Yeah, but Johnny, what do you think about the executive, like the president? They just they left them to die over there, man.
She left them hanging. She gets a phone call at 2:30 in the morning. She rolls over in bed. You can't do that,
It's
Frankie.
crazy,
She rolled
man.
over in bed. Like
These
an
are
animal,
Americans.
she rolled over in bed.
They were talking about some of the soldiers in Benghazi were talking about they were in Iraq, and the special ops would come in and they would help them. They were expecting the same help over here in Benghazi, and they were talking about a couple of the bases that weren't very far that they could have gotten over to Benghazi within the hour.
They could have been there.
They could have been there. I mean, it's just like
No communication, Frankie. They just left them hanging.
They left them to die, man. They left them to die,
Frankie. They left that. The way they killed that congressman. They humiliated, then they killed him, and they stripped him naked, and they set him on fire. Frankie, these people are savages.
Animals!
They want to bring them here, Frankie. These people, these liberal politicians, Frankie, they're going to kill us all with their insanity. That's why we got to take things back. And Donald Trump is basically the only one who's going to help us with this. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, Giant the Marine. Donald Trump, baby!
Well, I'm telling you, Frankie, and it's true. 22 soldiers killed themselves today, Frankie, just for the mere
Are you serious? That's what I'm saying. You see, that's what I mean. We got to do this
every day.
We got to raise this money.
Johnny, every day, Frankie.
You know what we should talk about? We should talk about how we could get together and because I really want to raise this money and start this stress reduction biofeedback center.
You've done a tremendous job thus far. And you keep doing it with your radio show. And people call in, like your last caller called in a couple of guys back, and he says he's been helping Marines out and other people with post-traumatic stress, and they use it to their availability. But you have to help yourself in order to get the help. You have to help yourself. Some people crawl under a rock, and they end up dying for the mere fact because they don't know how to help themselves, Frankie.
Right, and that's why that's a great point.
Category I fell into, Frankie. But you know what? I'm still here.
God bless you.
I've gotten the help. And you know what? This is what we do, Frankie. We put our lives on the line. We help everybody, but then again, we don't know how to help ourselves.
And that's that's why I'm hoping that we can come together and we can help America's team, help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. And
Absolutely. Only need the leader to back us up. And when they say charge, we charge, and we're not scared of nothing.
You guys, I'm telling you, fearless, amazing.
You know it, Frankie. You know it.
Oh
man.
my God, I was so. Anybody who sees that movie Benghazi, you're right. They put you right there, the way, and they put you right into the combat, and you see it, and you see the courage of these brave American soldiers. I mean,
I couldn't go see that movie by myself, but I would have to bring 3 of my Marine buddies just to sit there and hold me down.
It's so, John. It's so real. It's unbelievable.
It is real.
It's so real.
True story, and the country left them hanging. Nothing. She's a savage, Hillary. Hillary's a pig, man. I don't know why she.
Well, it's Bomber too. It's both of them.
Oh, it's just just not presidential material. All about liberalism. Let everybody in, and then you let all the wrong people in. Then they just want to kill everybody here. It's a real shame.
It's a real shame,
Frankie?
Johnny.
It is.
Johnny Marie, thank you for the call, my brother. God bless you.
God bless you, Frank, and keep up the good work.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I want to kick to a Donald Trump commercial now. Thank you, Johnny Lawson, the Marine. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to a Donald Trump commercial.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Here we go.
America's CEO, Donald Trump, the next president of the United States. I'm going to kick to... We're pumping the Trump. I'm going to kick to Donna from Lyndhurst. What's poppin', Donna?
Frankie, hi. How you doing tonight?
I'm fine. How are you? Sorry, you're on the phone a long time. There's so many calls coming in. I'm sorry.
You have to wait, Frankie. You know that?
Pardon?
You have to wait.
I'm sorry that I had you waiting. But anyway, so...
That's all right. That's okay.
You said you got a joke?
I want to give a shout-out.
Okay, go ahead.
To the Lindenhurst Yellow Cab Company. They're always there for my sister and I to bring us to our doctor's appointments and stores, and I just want to say thank you guys. You're all great. And I also have a few jokes for you.
Oh, you give me one because I gotta go. I gotta call other calls. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. What is a pirate's favorite letter in the alphabet?
What is that?
R.
You said that already. Give me another one. Come on.
What is a pirate's favorite rating for a movie?
What?
R.
All right, Donna, I got to go. But thank you for the call. Thank you for the shout-outs. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to Joyce in New York. What's poppin', Joyce?
Frank, hello. How are you?
She's the third eye lady.
Oh, what do you mean by that, Frank?
You're the new age.
We are
new age lady.
Right. No, we are dual. We actually, this is the problem. We have to understand our duality.
What's the problem?
Much better than we understand it.
What is that?
The duality in us.
The duality. What is that? Please.
That we are,
educate me, honey.
No, I can't do it in 1, 2, 3. Get together with some people. We'll have a donation thing going. And I'll try to help.
I'm trying to give you a little airtime and you go off into these tangents.
No, I
gotta
don't.
move.
Listen, I want to tell you about a show I was doing January 2nd, and I'm so glad I didn't get through to you.
Do you have another show coming up?
No, but this is the show I did with a fractured left wrist.
Joyce, I gotta go.
I held my drum in my left arm, and I'm singing Come closer to me so I can see heaven
Joyce,
in your
thank you
eyes.
for the call. God bless
my
you.
voice was cracking.
It's okay.
I blamed it on the cheese. I blamed it on the pain in my arm. Listen,
Joyce, thank you for the call. Let's go
Frank,
to.
it's very important. Listen.
Thank you for the call. Let's go
We
to.
gotta look into why all the clothes.
Absolutely, Joyce. Let's go to Vinny in Queens. You're a nice lady. God bless you. I'm going to move to Vinny in Queens. Let's go to Vinny in Queens. 800-848-9222. I got like 11 minutes left. Let's go to Vinny. What's poppin', Vinny? You there, Vinny?
He's listening to his radio.
You gotta turn. Could you turn down the radio, my gangster? You there, Vinny?
Yeah, I'm here.
Turn that radio down, son. What's going on?
Not much, man. How you doing, Frankie?
Good. What do you got to? You got a question about Cruz?
Yeah, I got a question. I want to know. They're spending so much money on their campaign, and they don't even know if they're citizen or not. I don't understand. You know what I mean? Who's checking these people?
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I called for the Senate Resolution 511, which they did for John McCain. They pulled a whole public hearing to see if he's eligible. Why don't we do the whole mother thing and get everybody freaking vetted? Instead, we got, this constitutional lawyer said this one said that, and we're all doing a circle jerk over here, you know?
Yes.
This is crazy.
We're the real people doing the real thing.
Right? That's why Donald Trump's the only guy. He's he's a natural born citizen.
Well, he says the truth.
That's right. His mother was born in Scotland, but she was naturalized before he was born. So that's a natural. Both parents at the time of his birth are citizens of America.
And he grew up in Hollis, Queens.
That's right. You see, Vinny, because honestly, the United States Congress has to flush this out. The Article 2, Section 1. We got the Petraeus standard. We got the Clinton Foundation standard. All these things should be part of the vetting that should go on with these. We have borders wide open. We have all this. So we want to vet the refugees. We can't even vet the refugees. We can't even vet these foreign nationals. Marco Rubio was born here in America, and both his parents are foreign nationals. The reason why the founding fathers had Article 2, Section 1, a natural-born citizen, is because they don't want no foreign national from England at the time to sit in the president's position. It's very simple. Vinny, thank you for the call, man.
Hey, Frankie.
Go ahead, my brother. I'm under 10.
Why don't they make Cruz the Attorney General?
Attorney General? We don't even know if this guy was naturalized. He was a United States Senator. He was a Canadian citizen at the time of his election in 2012. So he has to produce his naturalization papers.
Why don't they check this before?
Oh, please. There's so much politics. Look at Obama.
How did they register without knowing?
You're right. Look at Obama.
Yeah, Obama. That's what I'm saying. Why isn't anybody checking?
You're right, my brother. Vinny, thank you for the call, man.
All right, Frankie.
God bless. 800-848-9222. We'll wind it down. America's CEO, Donald Trump, is the next president of the United States.
Welcome to the boardroom.
We'll go to Scott in Montana. What's poppin', Scott? You there?
Yeah, I'm there. How you doing?
What's up, my brother?
Hey, just want to let you guys know, after the State of the Union, when Obama took all the credit for lowering the gas prices, when he said he had nothing to do with it when we had high gas prices.
Right.
Just want to let you know that he refused to renew a lease on some coal land out here. We lost 600 jobs yesterday. And,
terrible. And Walmart, was it Walmart? They closed hundreds of stores.
Kmart. It was Kmart.
Kmart. Yeah. You sure?
Yeah, and they basically just decimated one town here in Montana. We don't got a lot of people.
So what's going on with this economy, brah?
Well, it's the fact that he doesn't pay attention to what's going on, and and everybody accepts the fact that what's ever coming down the pike,
Walmart.
It's going to come down the pike. Nobody's doing anything about it.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy because, quite frankly, everybody not all of a sudden now the stock market is an economic indicator.
Yep.
90+ million people are out of the workforce. What recovery? There is no recovery. Since when has according to Alan Keyes, the laws of economics been repealed? I mean, all these basic, obviously, unemployment is not 5-point-something%. It's a lot higher, and
No,
we're not getting the right numbers.
90,000 people that no longer are looking for work. Well, 90.
Absolutely, they're out of the workforce.
100,000 or something
Right,
like that.
exactly, 90+ million. So he says ISIS is contained. All these attacks happen. He says our economy's doing great, and now it don't look too good. I don't know. It's a very bad problem because, quite frankly, there's so many moving parts with this economy, and then plus with all of the rigging and the manipulation, you don't know what's real and what's not real. And quite frankly, I believe that unfortunately we're going to go through some serious economic problems. And I'm not trying to say like I'm making this grandiose prediction because quite frankly they have. This whole thing is manipulated, etc. So,
Why, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, I
before it
agree.
gets better,
I do agree
think.
with you. I do
Honestly.
agree. Scott, thank you for the call, man.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
God bless you. 800-848-9222.
Mele Kaliki Maka. Happy New Year.
Was that Obama's voice on my show?
That's all he has to say.
Unbelievable. Who put that on my Barack Obama? This is the Frankie Russo show. America's CEO, Donald Trump. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to talk to Jack from the Bronx. What's poppin', Jack? You there?
Good morning, Mr. Frank, Mr. Russo. Listen, you saw 13 Hours?
Yeah, I saw it today.
Okay.
You saw it?
13 Hours. The caller, 2 or 3 callers ago said they burnt the body of the...
No, what happened was he died of, what do you call it, inhalation?
Okay, let me explain something to you.
He was Ambassador Stevens. I didn't want to,
The day of that assassination, September 12th, whatever.
September 11th, 2012.
That day, one of the radio stations, I think it was the ABC, they came across and they said that doctors raced in there once these guys decided to stop shooting at the building. They went in and they tried to resuscitate them. They died of asphyxiation. All they needed there was about $2,000 worth of rebreathers, even used rebreathers that the guys use when they go snorkeling. And none of those guys would have died. You got to understand something. That safe room was built by who?
By who?
Halliburton. Who do you think builds the safe rooms? And who's Halliburton?
Oh no! Oh God!
Okay, so
now we're talking. Now we're bringing in Bush and Bush and Cheney, right?
All those contracts.
Are you a Democrat? Are you a Democrat? Be honest. Are you a Democrat?
I'm an American.
But you're a registered Democrat.
There's no such thing as a Democrat.
Okay, let me ask you. Who are you voting for president?
My brother was a staunch Republican.
We're going to talk now. Who you like for president? Who you like for president?
Who I like for president?
Who do you like?
The guy that pushes the button first.
Why can't you just tell me? You don't want to engage in a conversation? I can't talk to you.
No. You should ask me what color I am or how fat I am.
I don't care what color you are. Does it matter? This is not about race.
Does it matter?
Who cares? We're all human beings. We're talking here. Who do you like for president?
I'm from the Bronx. Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn. Who do you like for president?
The next president?
Yeah.
The one that says enough is enough.
You like Hillary Clinton, right? To be honest.
God forbid. Hillary Clinton will have a...
So you're rooting for DT, Donald Trump?
DT stands for detoxification.
Donald Trump, who do you like?
And Obama is his real...
You like Obama, and you like Obama.
Oh, yeah, I love Obama. You
like Obama?
First of all...
See, we're not talking no more.
No, B.O. stinks. B.O. Listen, his initials...
Hey, listen, thank you for the call, man.
Don't hang up. Listen, hold on.
I want to get this Cruz guy on. This John from Hell's Kitchen.
Stop. I love Donald Trump. I love him to a fault. The fact is...
That's what I'm talking about!
Stop being so rigid. You're such a rigid thinker, and that's why people listen to you. Listen.
He's not a rigid thinker. He's a creative thinker.
You're a rigid thinker.
Oh, am I? Well, thank you for that compliment. Thank you so much. Have a 800-848. I want to go to Johnny in Hell's Kitchen. Thank you, my brother. 800-848-9212. I'm winding down. I got 2 minutes left. I want to get somebody else on.
Yo.
What's up, John?
What's up? Yo, Frankie. Listen, Cruz took money from Goldman Sachs.
I heard. Nobody wants to say, Frankie Russo, right? He hid it. He didn't know.
That's why he didn't call for a prosecution of them when it all broke, when hell broke loose.
I tell you, he's slick. He's got great handlers. He's very slick.
And his wife worked for Goldman Sachs at the time.
Right? And everybody, Ted Cruz, born in Canada. Is he born? He didn't even admit that he had Canadian citizenship.
The guy Who's that information on the cable? That guy, he did an interview with Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan is crazy about Donald Trump. Go see that. Alex Jones. What's that guy's? Alex Jones?
Yeah. Amazing broadcaster.
He went to his house. He went to Farrakhan's house, and Farrakhan invited him in, and they did an incredible interview. Go watch it. Farrakhan loves Donald Trump.
Really?
Because of his
scary.
candor. He said, you got to remember, Malcolm X loved white conservatives. He hated white liberals. If you read Malcolm X's book, he hated white liberals.
But Louis Farrakhan talks hatred, man. He's a hater.
No. Oh, Farrakhan
is a hater.
No, he gives a great interview. He says a lot of good things about Donald Trump.
Yeah, but he hates people. He hates white people.
You know what? I wouldn't go that far. Like, David Duke doesn't hate black people. If you watch David Duke
don't hate black.
Not at all. Not at all. If you watch David Duke, he doesn't.
He's the antithesis to
Not at all. David Duke was raised by a black nanny. I've seen videos of him hanging out with black people. As a matter of fact, David Duke gets a lot of credit in the black community for pointing out the fact that Jews ran the slave trade to the point where slaves on the Jewish calendar.
The Jews ran the slave trade?
Frankie,
hey, listen, John.
Jews ran the slave trade. Frankie, that's a fact. That's a historical fact.
John, thank you for the call. I can't accept this.
Okay, Frankie.
Thank you. 800. Let's oh. This is for Cruz, baby! This is for Cruz!
20 seconds.
That guy got me real mad saying about the Jews and stuff. Who are these people that call up and say these things?
You're fired.
This is the Frankie Russo show. That's right. America's CEO Donald Trump is the next president. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. We're going to send Cruz back to Canada. I'll see you in the future.
Broadcasting from the Nouveau Fat Loss Studios. WBLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC, New York.
Luxury hotel attacked. Wall Street struggles. I'm Martin Eckert. Security forces raided a hotel under siege in Burkina Faso and freed 63 hostages. 33 have been hospitalized. Burkina Faso is in West Africa.